Hi everybody, I'm Jenny. It's nice to meet you. I feel really awkward talking to a camera, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to look at you directly or not, but we're gonna get through this together. So Marissa and I decided that it'd be really fun to kind of do a joint hello to everyone. So this is my side, the Meet Bravo. Yes, my name is Jenny Bravo. That's my real name. And we're going to ask each other a series of questions. So I'm going to have my phone with me and be looking up our questions. All right, so let's get to it. All right, Marissa came up with these first five. Okay, so the first one is, what house are you in? She means Harry Potter, and if you didn't get that, then you should leave this video right now. So I would say I'm a Gryffindor because I want to be in the same house as Harry Potter, obviously. Obviously, I'm not going to be in Slytherin because who's going to say I'm a Slytherin? And Hufflepuff, I always wanted to kind of be a Hufflepuff because I think I like the name, but no one really knows anything about them anyway. So I want to be a Gryffindor because I think I look good in red. Favorite book to movie? Well, I'm going to have to go with A Walk to Remember on this one because it was my first love movie I've ever seen, and I have been obsessed with it since I was 12. I can say pretty much every line of the movie. You can test me afterwards. So yeah, Walk to Remember is my absolute favorite. If you were an animal, what would you be and why? I have a mild to huge obsession with elephants. I absolutely love them. I don't think I would want to be an elephant necessarily, even though I love them. I guess I would want to be a sloth because they get to hang out and just be lazy all day, and that's kind of awesome. Okay, coffee or tea? Now this is probably the hardest question you could have asked me because I love, 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 love both. If you looked at Twitter tonight, I said that I'm out of my favorite lemon tea, which is a tragedy. So, okay, I'm going to say coffee, though, because I really can't get through the day without coffee. Okay. All right, who is your ultimate book boyfriend? Well, right now I'm reading Fangirl, and I'm kind of in love with Levi, but I don't think he's my book boyfriend because, I mean, we just met, so. I would say my book boyfriend, Peeta from the Hunger Games, because I really love Peeta. So I'll probably change this answer a million times, but right now it's going to be Peeta. Who is my favorite author and why? This is literally the worst question, I think. And I was the one that picked it, so I did this to myself. I think that my favorite author, my favorite author right now, let's do that. I'm going to say that one. My favorite author currently is Jonathan Tropper, and I've read One Last Thing Before I Go. I haven't read This Is Where I Leave You yet, but that's my next one. Biggest fangirl moment. This is one of my questions too. And I think my biggest fangirl moment was last summer when I went to London and I got to go see the Harry Potter, the Warner Brothers studios, where they had all of the costumes and like the night bus and all the wands. They just had like a million wands, and I was obsessed. And I walked into the Great Hall and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I was super close to crying. I didn't cry, but I was really close. Biggest fangirl moment, definitely. What is your favorite 90s song or band? This is really hard too, and again, it was one of the questions I asked, and I'm setting myself up for this. I'm going to do favorite 90s song, and my favorite one was You Drive Me Crazy by Britney Spears, because I absolutely loved her, and I remember they had the movie with Melissa Joan Hart, and I really, really wanted to see it, but I was really young, and my mom was like, I don't think so, and so I didn't get to see it. I did get to see the very end, and then later on in life I got to see it, and I was like, not as good as I wanted it to be, but still, I really was like obsessed. Okay, second to last question. You're almost there. You're almost free. What books are on my to-read list? All right, so I'm going to say I really want to read Landline next month. That's coming out soon. I have not read To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and I don't know, you can see my Goodreads. I have like a million different books that I want to read, but those are the ones that are coming to my head right now. Last question, what is my guilty pleasure read? Now, I wrote this, and then when I think about it, I don't really like the term guilty pleasure read because it kind of implies that the book is subpar or you're not supposed to be reading it, or something like that. My guilty pleasure read is I like to read Nicholas Sparks books. I like to read The Notebook a lot. I'll pick that up and reread it. A Walk to Remember. Anything like super romantic-y, I'm there. I love it. Hope you have enjoyed all of this awkward. I know I have. Please make sure you tune in and watch. We're going to be having Google Hangouts on the air, so we're going to be broadcasting me and Marissa, and we're going to be talking about fun things, and it'll be less awkward because we'll be talking to each other, and it's going to be fun. We just found each other on Twitter and fell in love. You know, the typical love story. And yeah, so now we're going to host fun videos together. We're going to have Harry Potter parties, and there's going to be wine, and there's going to be coffee maybe if you want. And yeah, Harry Potter parties, and we're going to talk about serious stuff sometimes, not often. Thanks for watching. Bye!